Hey everybody, Wick here. Today's topic is tools. I'm going to share with you today my top 10 favorite tools from my tool bag, and there's probably 11, so please bear with me. Let's begin. Number one, this is probably my all-time favorite, is the impact driver. Simply charge the battery and you're off and running. What's awesome about the impact driver is that there's a clutch inside, so you can't strip screw heads. It stops automatically when there's too much tension. That's why they make that sound that goes like, you know, right at the end. There's also a light right here to help shine on dark spots and to figure out where the screw head is. These are great for tightening hinges on doors, putting screws into decks. Anything screw related really is your main hit here. What's cool now is you can pick up a set of larger bits for bigger holes for drilling. You can get a set of smaller bits for smaller holes. And the nice feature is that no longer do you have to tighten or loosen the chuck. You just pop this out and out comes the bit, and you can swap it with any other one. Enough about the impact driver. I could go on for days. Next, the 7-in-1. There, in theory, are 7 uses for this tool. This is the tool that you grab when you do some painting projects. So, let's try our 7. You can scrape paint off with this edge. This side you can apply putty or wood putty or spackling. You can remove nails with the nail puller. You can gouge out cracks and crevices with the point and the blade. You can open a paint can lid with this side, like that, and then you can close the paint lid with the bottom of it. And then the coolest one is the curve on this side. You actually scrape off your roller of paint, and then that's how you get back a lot of paint from your roller head. Next, removing nails or chopping off nails, the simple wire cutter. What's neat about this one is not only are you cutting wire or chopping off nail heads, but let's say there's a nail head gone on a nail that you need to remove. You simply grab it and then bend it up on its rounded head and you can pull it out. Great for demo or demolition work. Next, the simple pencil. Here's your normal pencil, school grade, and then the carpenter pencil. Here you have, it's really flat, this one's round. This one will stay on your table or on your roof if you lay it down. It won't roll off. Pretty awesome. Next, the hammer, kind of the centerpiece of any toolbox. What's great about this one is that it's steel all the way through. So wood hammers are great, but I can tell you I've probably broken 4 or 5 through the years. This might be a little more expensive, but as long as you don't lose it, this will be the only hammer you ever need. Next up, back to painting, the normal paintbrush. What's great about it is this beveled edge, and probably everyone has seen this by now, but it's still awesome. This little point over here to get into tiny little corners to do detail work. It's hard to do with the flat brush. Next up, the tape measure. Couple neat tricks on this. I figure everyone knows how to use one of these, but did you know that most tape measures are 3 inches long this way? So if you need to measure something like the inside of a door jamb, you simply add 3 inches to whatever number you see that's showing. Cool, right? Okay, the next one is, let's say you're not good at math. I might be in that category. And I need to know what half of 38 is. So I just grab the end of the tape, bring it over to the 38, and then I look at the number that's showing at the end, 19. Bam. Math. Lastly on that, you've probably always wondered why this little metal tab at the end moves. It's because there's 2 different ways you can measure. You can either grab something and that metal tab moves probably a 1/16 of an inch to compensate for its width when you measure something from this way and it retracts. Now you know. Okay. WD-40, everyone knows the story now. Water, displacement, and they figured it out on the 40th try. Did you know that? I know. It's pretty cool. What's great about these is you can spray it on door hinges to calm the squeaking, or you can spray it into the keyhole if your keys are really sticky, and it loosens it up. That's what's awesome about that. Back to some more cool technical gadgets. Not an iPhone, it's just another measuring device. These are pricey, and we use them a lot for measuring rooms. It's a laser, so you turn it on, you put it against the wall, and then you shoot the laser across. Let's see if I can see it. No, it's way too far. But then you click it, and it tells you the measurement in inches, feet and inches. So it's pretty neat if you're doing a lot of measuring. Getting down to the end here, I don't want it to end yet, so I'm going to slow down a little bit because it's so exciting. Let's talk about the crescent wrench. I don't know if you know what one of these is. All you have to do is slide the dial back and forth, put it on any hex nut, and you're good to go. There's no other tricks with this one. That is it. I wish there was a bottle opener at this end, but there's not. Great tool to have. Vice grip. I just used these last night. I had to get a screw out of a door jamb that was missing its head. So you squeeze this onto the side of the screwdriver, clamp it tight, and then spin it around. This becomes your new handle, and you can back out a screw. Lastly, this is one of my more favorite ones, and any carpenter out there or tool guy or person is probably like, ooh, that's lame, really lame. You should just use, normal screwdrivers. I like this one because it's many screwdrivers in one, so you can pull this out. You have 2 screwdrivers here and another one hidden inside. So I get 4 different screwdrivers in one screwdriver. For me, I would lose all the other screwdrivers. I've lost many of these, but whenever I grab one of these, I know I got 4 in my hand, which is pretty awesome. And they're probably like $3 or $4, so not too bad. Well, there are many more tools to talk about, trust me. If you have any questions about any other tools, maybe more advanced tools, table saws or nail guns, I'd be happy to talk more. It's definitely fun to talk about. And thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you next time.